Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Is this a movie that is worth viewing, or is it a franchise that is not worth pursuing? Hey guys, welcome to Marcus Loves Movies. My name is Marcus Lee and welcome to my Venom, Let There Be Carnage movie review. I have just watched the movie and I'm going to tell you all about it. Let me give you the quickest of plot outlines, then I'll tell you my feelings about it. Eddie Brock is still struggling to coexist with the shape-shifting extraterrestrial Venom. When deranged serial killer Cletus Kasady also becomes host to an alien symbiote, Brock and Venom must put aside their differences to stop his reign of terror. The movie is directed by Andy Serkis and it stars Tom Hardy, Michelle Williams, Woody Harrelson, Naomie Harris, Reed Scott and Stephen Graham. I remember coming out of the first Venom movie feeling like what I'd seen was just aight. A bit of a disappointment. I really had high hopes for that movie, but something didn't quite work. Tom Hardy doing that comedy role, which by the way, I love Tom Hardy's work. I think he's a fantastic actor, but him playing this anti-hero Venom, this big blue scary thingy, it didn't quite work for me. So I remember thinking, okay, well, there's going to be a sequel. Looking forward to it. I will give it a chance because I do like Tom Hardy. Let's see how it all plays out. 10 minutes into this movie, I'm thinking this is more of the same. It feels like Tom Hardy being silly again. You know, like in the first Venom film where there's a scene where he's in a big fish tank and he's having a bit of a laugh and it's all funny. 10 minutes into the movie, him and Venom are doing this weird drawing thing and my wife was with me and she thought that was really cool. I just felt like it was really silly. So I thought, oh, we've got the same movie again and here we go and let's just watch it play out. Pleased to say, however, the movie did play out and it got better from there. I do think this film is an improvement on the first film. I think the comedy here is better. I think whereas in the first film you had moments that felt a little bit forced, like, he's in a fish tank, that's really funny. The comedy here is really good and there's a really good interplay with Eddie Brock and Venom. They have a great back and forth. It's almost like watching this relationship on screen and that's really fun to watch. There are things that are handled really well, like Venom being out in the street. He goes to a big street party where it's all fancy dress, so he actually fits in. Even though he's like 7-8 feet tall, he looks like he's a character in a costume, and that's done really well and that's quite funny. There are other moments that don't work so well, like the fact that when we first have Harrelson's character become Carnage, he's breaking out of this prison, but the fact that he's beating up all of the guards as a 10-foot monster, we've got all the other prisoners just cheering. Whereas, if you're a prisoner and you see a monster beating people up, even though he's beating up the guards and the people that you don't like, the fact that it's a monster, I don't think you'd just be cheering. You'd be like, flipping heck, there's a big scary red monster there. You've got Naomie Harris in this film. You've got Stephen Graham. British actors representing, so shout out to the Brits, obviously Tom Hardy as well. But I thought with Harris and Graham, their characters didn't have a lot to do. Harris is more of a baddie and, she looks a little bit scary, but she doesn't have loads to do. And Stephen Graham, as much as I love him, I think he's a fantastic actor. Yeah, his character was a little bit paper thin. They tried to have a bit of a explanation to connect him to Kasady, or to connect him, to Harris's character, going back several years ago. But nothing special. I think what you've got here is a pretty standard comic book movie. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing that'll blow your mind. Was it worth the wait for years and years? Not massively. It was okay. I actually think it could have been a little bit longer. I think it clocks in just over 90 minutes, but it could have done with another 10 to 15 minutes to sort of explain some of these characters and their motivations a little bit more. It would have been good to investigate that a little bit more. But yeah, this was decent. This was an enjoyable movie, and without saying too much, we will get a third Venom movie because the movie alludes to that. And will I see that? Yeah, I'm up for seeing that. So yeah, a decent trip to the cinema. So my official Marcus Loves Movies rating for Venom Let There Be Carnage is, mini drum roll, 3.5 stars. I've not said much about Michelle Williams because she's in this movie like she was in the 2018 movie. She doesn't have a lot to do and there's a little bit where her character gets a little bit interesting, but not a lot happens with her. So I think she was a little bit wasted as well, but Just my thoughts, my opinion. So love to know what you think about Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Would you recommend this to a friend? Would you say to a friend, don't bother? Would love to know what you think. Please leave a comment in the comment section. Whilst you're here, give this video a thumbs up. And if you like your movie reviews, trailer reactions, and film discussion, can I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel? I would really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned for the next video that I release, and I will see you again soon. So until then, take care of yourselves, and thanks for watching.